Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new video where we are just going to see the lightning of this scene. Why this is important to me, because I made it for my social media, but it's like I need to match it with the color theme which I already follow on my social media. So that's why I just made it in a purple and bluish theme. Let me just break down the lighting setup over here, and one more important thing I do in the compositor, I will show you it later. Okay, so you can see the lightning is very good from each angle. So how this is going to be happen, and you can see also have this fluid which we already discussed in the previous video, like how to move the fluid realistically inside the bottles. So it will make your animation very premium, and it will look like you have put a lot of effort into it. But if you watch my previous video, you get to know it's very easy to achieve this result. Okay, so without any talking, let's head to the lighting setup. uh, Before moving toward the main lighting over here, let's break down the background. So background is very simple, and it's just a plain over here, but let me show you its material as well, because material adds a lot of effect on the lighting as well. So if you move this one, so you can see this is a black material over here. What happened if I just push it to white? So our lighting is going to be bright, and let me show you over here. So our glass is looking fake, so that's why it's black over here. So basically this is my theme, like dark theme on my Instagram, so that's why I just put this one in dark, and that's why I put it black. And here is my first light over here, which is just adding this blue light. Let me show you this one over here. Yeah, like it is a purple light. You can just test it by just reducing roughness, and you can see a very cool gradients from the lighting, like if I increase it and if I decrease it. So you can just test them out. But more important, like you can see over here my uh, you can see the light faces toward the background, not to the product, because I don't want to affect my product from this light over here. Let me just hide other lights over here. So we have basically two area lights. So you can see my product is just getting some ambience light from those lights which are on the background, but they are not primarily influencing this perfume bottle. Okay, now moving toward our next setup, which is basically our product lighting. So let me first show you the rim light which I added. Okay, so this light over here, let me show you by selecting it like this one, because I don't want the rim on like this part over here. If you see in the camera, we don't have rim over here, so we add rim light only on the edges, so it can brighten up this part over here. Like you can see it only affect this part over here. And then let's move toward our next lighting, which is basically this fill light, which is just filling the area from this part of the bottle. So let me show you how it affects my product. So you can see here it is just a simple rim going on over here, but there is no main influence on this part. And let me just show you when I unhide it, and you can see my this part of the product is lighten up with this light. Now moving forward on our next light, which is this area light, that is just filling out our whole product and lighting it up. So yeah, here it is. Why I don't put a light on the front of the product? Because it is a glass, so glass material reflect a lot of light, and it can reflect light a lot. So it will make no sense to add a light in front of it. So I just put a light on the side, so it will lighten up the glass throughout. Like if I put on this side, the light will pass through it, but yeah, from the side it will create some lighting over here which looks very good to me. And yeah, this is how my this lighting setup is over here. But let me show you uh, what in the end I did do with this, how I ended up with this render. So I just render the image Okay, so yeah, I had this kind of result out of it, but I don't want to like make it like this. I want to make it some dreamy effect, like it is like a dream, or like you can see those fog effect like thing going on every brighten up thing. Let me just show you over here. Yeah, so this kind of effect I want to see, like the dreamy effect and this kind of foggy effect is going on. It is like this one is like in the dream. So yeah, this is the main concept behind this. So let me quickly show you how I achieve this. So let hop into the compositor, and here you can see my full composing setup over here. This is not a big deal to create, because you can just copy paste any effect you like and just go to ChatGPT and ask him what I need to do to achieve this result. It will guide you step by step. So here is my setup over here. I just add a glare over here. So when I add this, like our render is completely like this over here, as you can see, very simple, and there is nothing fancy going on over here. So I add this glare with a fog glow. What this thing do, this way this thing add this stuff over here, like, so you can see this adds the dead fog and dreamy effect over here, but it is not doing much on the upper part over here. It is just like a foggy effect is going on. So I add another glare effect, but this time it is with the streak. So it create these kind of streaks over here on the brightest part in my render. You can see the streaks are there as well and there as well. And then I add some sort of lens distortion as well. It might be not very clear, but yeah, it adds some sense into the dead dreamy effect over here. And then I just add some RGB curves to add some contrast into it. So you can see before and after, it adds some stuff over here. So yeah, this is the thing which I want to achieve, and here how I achieve it. So we start with simple lighting and everything, and then we move toward the composing part and just add few glares and some lens distortion to may like really sell the idea of the dream and the like dream product of everyone. So yeah, that's it for this video. This is the my whole setup to do stuff like this. I will share more insight on my channel, so if you really do like the video, just subscribe my channel so you can always see content like this.